The birth of PayPal, a merger of geniuses. The story of PayPal doesn't start with one company, it starts with two. In the late 1990s, Elon Musk had launched a startup called X.com, an ambitious online banking platform. Meanwhile, Peter Thiel and Max Levchin were building Confinity, a company focused on secure online payments. Both startups had a common goal: revolutionizing the way people sent and received money online. But there was a problem. They were burning through cash and locked in a fierce battle against each other. Instead of destroying one another, they made a bold decision: merge into a single company. That company would become PayPal, and it would change the future of digital payments forever. But success wasn't guaranteed. In fact, the company was on the verge of collapse almost from the start. The war against fraud and eBay takeover. From the start, PayPal faced a massive problem: fraud. Hackers and scammers were constantly trying to exploit the platform, threatening to destroy the business before it could even take off. Max Levchin barely slept for months, obsessing over code that could outsmart hackers. Every night, fraudsters drained thousands from PayPal accounts. If Levchin failed, the company would collapse before it even began. But even as they tackled fraud, another challenge emerged: eBay. eBay users love PayPal, using it as their primary way to pay for auctions. But eBay had its own payment service, BillPoint, and saw PayPal as a threat. The battle got so intense that eBay even tried banning PayPal from its platform. PayPal fought back with aggressive marketing, paying users to sign up, spreading their service like wildfire. Eventually, PayPal became so dominant that eBay had no choice but to buy them in 2002 for $1.5 billion. But for the PayPal founders, this wasn't the end. It was just the beginning, because after cashing out, they would go on to build some of the biggest companies in the world. The birth of the PayPal Mafia. After the eBay acquisition, the PayPal founders found themselves rich but restless. Instead of retiring, they took their money, experience, and connections and started building empires. This group of ex-PayPal employees became known as the PayPal Mafia, and their influence on the tech world was unlike anything before. They didn't just start one or two successful companies. They built an entire generation of tech giants. Elon Musk went on to create Tesla and SpaceX, revolutionizing both the auto and space industries. Peter Thiel launched Palantir, a data analytics company used by governments and intelligence agencies worldwide. Reid Hoffman built LinkedIn, transforming professional networking forever. Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim founded YouTube, which would later be sold to Google for $1.65 billion. Jeremy Stoppelman created Yelp, shaping the online review industry. And these were just a few of the PayPal Mafia's successes. But what made this group so powerful? It wasn't just their money, it was their mindset, their culture, and their ability to back each other up. The secret sauce: a unique culture. What made the PayPal Mafia different from other startup founders? It wasn't just luck or timing, it was the unique culture they built at PayPal. They thrived on chaos. The early days of PayPal were pure madness. Fraudsters were attacking the platform, competitors were popping up everywhere, and they were burning through cash at an alarming rate. But instead of crumbling, they adapted fast. They were relentless problem solvers. Every challenge they faced at PayPal taught them how to survive and innovate under pressure. They surrounded themselves with brilliant minds. PayPal's hiring strategy was simple: hire the smartest people, even if they didn't fit the typical mold. Many employees were ex-hackers, unconventional thinkers, or just outright geniuses. This culture didn't just help PayPal succeed, it became the blueprint for how they built their future companies. When eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in 2002, its founders could have easily retired young and rich. But for the PayPal Mafia, wealth wasn't about luxury, it was a tool to build the future. Instead of playing it safe, they took massive risks, invested in groundbreaking ideas, and redefined entire industries. Turning millions into billions, the PayPal Mafia didn't just invest in startups, they built the next wave of billion-dollar companies. Peter Thiel became one of Silicon Valley's most powerful investors. His $500,000 investment in Facebook turned into over $1 billion. He also founded Palantir, a data analytics giant used by intelligence agencies worldwide. Elon Musk risked everything to build Tesla and SpaceX. At one point, both companies were on the brink of collapse, and Musk had to borrow money to pay rent. But today, Tesla dominates the auto industry, and SpaceX is revolutionizing space travel. Reid Hoffman saw the future of professional networking and launched LinkedIn, which Microsoft later bought for $26 billion. Max Levchin created Affirm, a company that reimagined online lending through buy now, pay later financing. These weren't just successful businesses, they reshaped entire industries. The most powerful investment network The PayPal Mafia didn't just build their own companies. They became Silicon Valley's ultimate power players, funding the next wave of disruptors. Roelof Botha helped fund YouTube, later sold to Google for $1.65 billion. Thiel's founders' fund made early bets on Airbnb, SpaceX, and even Bitcoin, long before they were mainstream. David Sachs and Jeremy Stoppelman launched Yelp, transforming online business reviews. Instead of competing, they collaborated, funding and advising each other's companies, creating an unstoppable ecosystem of innovation, risk, disruption, and the future. What made the PayPal Mafia different? It wasn't just their wealth, it was their mindset. Disrupt first, ask later. They didn't wait for permission. Tesla, SpaceX, and YouTube all challenged existing industries and won. Speed over perfection. PayPal constantly pivoted until it found success, a strategy they carried into their next ventures. Massive risk, massive reward. They bet on ideas others ignored: Bitcoin, AI, and reusable rockets. And proved their vision right. Today, their influence extends into AI, crypto, biotech, and space travel. The PayPal Mafia didn't just get rich, they reinvented wealth, proving that the biggest risks lead to the biggest rewards. The PayPal Mafia didn't just build successful companies, they reshaped the entire tech industry. Their influence is everywhere, from the way we shop online to the cars we drive, and even the rockets that take us to space. Elon Musk's empire, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company pushed the boundaries of transportation, space exploration, and even brain-computer interfaces. Peter Thiel became one of Silicon Valley's most powerful investors, backing companies like Facebook, Palantir, and even early Bitcoin. Reid Hoffman co-founded LinkedIn, changing the way professionals connect worldwide. YouTube, Yelp, and Affirm, all founded by PayPal alumni, became industry giants in their own right. Even today, their network continues to shape the future. Whether it's AI, biotech, or the next big disruption, chances are a former PayPal executive is behind it. But their biggest lesson? It's not just about making money, it's about thinking bigger than anyone else and taking the risks others won't.